This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, July 15th. The cold front is knocking on our door. That thing is just north of Birmingham as I do this update, and that cooler, drier air has entered North Alabama. Let's go in there and take a look. This is the water vapor satellite view across the nation. You can see the very deep, anomalous upper trough over the eastern U.S. You don't see that often in July. Cold front, again, just north of Birmingham. And that air is so nice with those low dew points up north. In fact, the dew point up in the Shoals is dropped to 46 at 3 o'clock with the north wind averaging 10 miles per hour. That's a look at the precipitable water values, and you can see how the air just incredibly dries out behind the front, that tight gradient. You go from precipitable water values of 2 inches near the Gulf Coast to under 1 inch over Arkansas and western Tennessee back in the dry air, and we will be in that dry air for a couple of days. Cooler today simply because of the clouds and showers. Birmingham 79, low 80s elsewhere. We'll expect mid-80s tomorrow and Thursday, but the humidity values much lower. That was the radar in advance of our front there at 254. And showers are on the front from near Fort Payne and Mentone up into Cobb County down to about Cullman and Sulligent and Millport in Lamar County. And it's kind of scattered in nature. And again, all of those go away pretty quickly this evening as the dry air rushes in. Severe weather possibilities for the rest of today and tonight. We've got the standard slight risk on the East Coast from North Carolina up into New England, and also a slight risk on the lee of the Rockies over parts of Colorado and Wyoming. Tomorrow, slight risk of severe weather around the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma. And on day 3, a slight risk of severe weather for places like Dallas-Fort Worth and Shreveport. And look at this. This is the rain for the next 5 days. Numbers are really ramping up. This is valid through Sunday evening, through the weekend. And for North Alabama, it's showing rain amounts of 3 to 4 inches. You go west, you got 6 inches, the bullseye near Paris, Texas. And understand a lot of this will be over the weekend. So if you got some weekend plans, just be ready to move indoors. We'll check the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. This is at 500 millibars. And again, the big trough in the east is clearly the dominant feature. And down below that, the day should be absolutely gorgeous. For Birmingham, we start the day around 60. North of Birmingham, they'll be in the 50s. High tomorrow, mid-80s. 83, 84, 85. Low dew points. It will not feel like July, for sure. This is Thursday. Again, gorgeous weather. We start the day around 60, colder pockets in the 50s. We should easily break the record low for July 17th. The day will be sunny with a high in the mid-80s, and again, the humidity stays low. The GFS continues to trend slower with the next rain. This is Friday at midday, and this is looking dry with rain west of the state over the Arklatex region. And that could creep in here Friday night, but it's starting to look like a pretty good chunk of the day Friday could be dry. And then Saturday we go wet as the weekend begins. Don't think it rains all day, but occasional showers and storms are likely. And again, mid-80s, maybe low 80s because of the clouds and rain. And Sunday, a moisture pool stays in place with showers and storms still a good possibility. So again, for now, the weekend is looking pretty wet. And Monday of next week, the moisture stays in place. If nothing else, a chance of showers Monday. And this is Tuesday, and clearly the screaming feature there, it's that nasty heat over the Four Corners. The heights at 500 millibars go up to over 6,000 meters, which is just, that's a nasty-looking heat wave out there from Denver down to Phoenix. And we're on the periphery of that, so we've got no heat wave problems. Again, that opens the door to these northwest low aloft waves coming in here, so still a chance of showers and storms on Tuesday. And again, I think the high would be probably in the upper 80s. I really think for the next 7 days, highs could stay under 90, which is remarkable for July. This is the end of the month, July 31st. 594 heat showing up there over parts of the Gulf Coast region with a big trough over the northeast. And if that's right, the weather would trend hotter and drier, but other runs have shown troughing in through here. So consistency out there not very good at this point. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.